Good morning. Welcome to Wednesday, March 19th, 2025. My name is Reverend Annie Batchelder. I'm an Akashic channel. I read the Akashic records. I've been channeling for a very long time. And my guides want to talk to you today about self-acceptance. Not just talk to you, but give you an experience of greater self-acceptance. And that will be done through a guided meditation. So close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath, or several deep breaths, into that far down center of gravity in between your pelvic bones, into your tailbone. Breathe. Greetings and welcome from Anubis. We hear you have been being hard on yourselves, and so we are bringing forth this energy and these frequencies of love and self-acceptance to soften your approach to life on your planet. And it is no wonder that you are having this experience. It is absolutely in accordance with the response to some of the social pressures and the mass thoughts that are flying about. And now know that you are a fine gridwork of light. You, as your soul, and as a personality, a body here on earth, you are a fine gridwork of light, and you can tune that gridwork to catch the butterfly of thoughts, or the elephant foot stomp of thoughts. Trying to give you some contrast here. And as you adjust that gridwork to be a finer gridwork, a lighter gridwork that picks up the loving, supportive, uplifting, possibility-opening thoughts in your mass thought world. You're screening out those that are less appealing, not your preferred consciousness. So let yourself be in control of your preferred consciousness. Put your sword and your shield down. For the greatest danger is your own mind accusing you of horrible things. Your own mind being critical, judgmental. Your own mind saying, this has to be fixed. Because there is no place to go forward from but this moment. You have to bring yourself to this moment and to be accepting of this aspect of yourself. It is not the totality of who you are, the critical, judgmental, perfectionistic part of choosing to be the part that says, I know, darling, that this is very hard for you and you are suffering in some ways, but suffer not. You are the light of joy, the light of the divine herself in expression through your soul and through your personality. You are all that. So as you tune your fine grid work to receiving light, to receiving those frequencies that are joyful, that are clarifying, that are precisely loving and precisely lovingly attuned to what you need. For the divine is always providing, projecting, broadcasting what you need at any given moment. And there are millions of beings of light supporting her efforts at broadcasting frequencies of love, healing, evolution, joy. And so when you find yourself dropping into fear or frustration or disorder and chaos and the astonishment that comes from there that puts you in a freeze mode, just accept that moment as it is, not trying to change anything, and then say to yourself, is this my preferred reality? Is this my preferred creation? Is this how I want the world to be? Is this how I want my interior climate, my spiritual climate to be? And now for a moment, activate your spiritual heart, the heart of your soul, the heart of your receiving divine love, divine light, and all those good things that you so desire and that you so need and so require for this walk upon the planet. Make sure that each day you open your receiving to the amount of love that you will need to have a joyful day. A day that calms your inner critic, your frustrated child throwing a tantrum. Receive the love that calms your personality, that feels as if it says, I understand, my dear. I understand. Of course you feel that way. balances your chakras, balances your intentions and aspirations. And know always that the divine is hugging you. Come to me, come to my breast, come to my heart, come to the divine heart, the depths of the center of all the universes. Life may feel enormously imperfect, and you might feel that you are enormously imperfect, but you are perfectly imperfect and ready for this transformation. You are the heart of transformation. You are designed and you chose to be incarnated at this time. To address the obstacle that has been here in your past lives, your concurrent incarnations, your parallel lives. In your disappointments and your angers, in the places where you felt that your judgment was poor. And yet you have the power to transform it all by receiving divine love and forgiving yourself and all those involved. We're living in a time of great rule breaking. For some of you, it feels lawless and unforgivable. But some of you are seeing that there are also openings, permission slips to expand into other territories, to look beyond the obvious, to find the empowerment that is breaking forth and surfacing through the breakdowns. After the forest fire, there is always immense regrowth. Those green shoots bursting out of the blackened soil and the gray ash. You are that. You are the new growth. You are finding new sources of love and inspiration, genuineness, honorable acts. Do not stop growing. Ask the divine for greater evolution and awareness, greater consciousness. Ask to be shown the bigger picture and your place in it, your part in the great transformation. And one of the places that you transform the most is in the area of self-acceptance. Nothing changes through resistance, fighting, clashing, conflict. Accept and release. Accept those parts of yourselves that feel loathing. That part of you that loathes yourself. Accept those parts of you that are crying out for love, for gentling, for healing, for evolution. Evolution is the grease that oils the wheels of change. And it starts from within. Awareness, awareness of the energy within, awareness of that which is yours to work with. You are being provided with a great array of frequencies, new interests and excitements and expansion areas. And rather than spend your time demeaning yourself, berating yourself, criticizing, judging yourself or others, put your attention on that which is expandable, that which is transformable. You can shift your perspective in a jiffy without a lot of effort. You can ask the divine for strength, clarity, purpose. The divine doeth the works, not I. It is through prayer, meditation, and communing with that ever-changing, ever-expanding divine that you yourselves change, expand, transform. You are malleable. You are not cast in stone. You have the power of freedom of choice. You are not a victim of your thoughts. Really. Really. Do not limit yourself in that way. And so for a moment we are going to be silent while you return to the heart of the divine. To be surrounded by, immersed in, within, and without, in the heart of the divine. She who created you loves you endlessly. She who created you is with you even in these difficult moments. Open your cells. Open your pores. Open your receiving heart. Now open your third eye and allow yourself the vision. The perspective from the top of these mountains, these rocky cliffs. Allow yourself the luxury of having a new vision. Of what it means to love and accept yourself as you are. And from there, you activate your powerful freedom of choice. Gently, easily, effortlessly, bring yourself and your new perspective back into the room. Bring your updated self. Bring your new soul blueprint back into the room and into your body. And enjoy your day. We bid you adieu for now. All right. Well, I've been working on the next Akashic Records class. It's a healing in the Akashic Records, healing in the Akashic Records through a class I call Body and Soul, where our bodies teach us so much along the way. They are instruments of evolution that our soul uses to help us grow. And Body and Soul is going to be a 5-hour online webinar on Zoom, and it is a way of looking at all the illnesses and injuries that you've experienced in life and what the spiritual nudge in each one of them is. And I mean from childhood on up. Very comprehensive class. If you're ready to have a different perspective of how your body speaks the language of your soul and carries out the vision of your soul, this will be illuminating for you. And I would just love to share it with you. It's been very empowering for me to have this process given to me by the Akashic Records and my guides. It's going to be April 19th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And I'll be leading you through all kinds of processes, guided processes in the Akashic records. But to prepare, you would do well. You would do very, very well, because we're going to be working in the Akashic records to use Bringing Forth Soul Consciousness, an Akashic Records Guide to Living a Fulfilled Life, and read chapters 1 and 2 so that you learn how to open your own Akashic records and you have a little familiarity with at least the language and the process. You can register with me at anniechannels@gmail.com, or it's very reasonable. I'm doing a 5-hour workshop for only $154. And if you are a couple, you get one price for the two of you, because I know you're going to watch together, so we might as well just make that legal. But you can register with me by emailing me about this, or sending me by Venmo or Zelle, $154. And make sure I have your email so I can send you any preparatory things that you are going to need for the class. All right. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. And you on YouTube, please, if you liked this meditation and this information, like, subscribe, and share these with your friends and family. I would very much enjoy that, and that helps me so much. Thank you.